And we are recording.
Oh boy, guys. Mike, we've been doing this show a long time. This Watchers on the Couch. We've been doing Game of Thrones stuff for a long time. Always lots to talk about. And I feel like this, maybe we could just wrap it up because this season could have just been an email. It's the Watchers on the Couch. Welcome back to Watchers on the Couch. Today we are discussing the Season 2 finale of House of the Dragon, a Game of Thrones story. This episode's entitled The Queen Who Ever Was. The Queen Who Ever Was. The Queen Who Ever Was. I'm Tim.
And I am Mike.
In case you were wondering from the top of it, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of this episode.
A Dracarys for you?
This is a Dracarys.
This is a Dracarys for me.
Yeah.
Frank texted me that night, Sunday night, about it and asked what he told me he wasn't a fan, and I told him the same thing, but I said this would have been an okay episode if it was like episode 8 of 10.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
That's what a lot of people are saying, as well.
Even if this was last week's episode, it would have been fine.
Yeah.
I think this isn't a bad episode. It's a shit finale.
Yes. I also listened today of our we basically and I'm just like, what the fuck, man?
This is their finales are the penultimate episode, your favorite word of the season.
Yeah.
And then they just like leave you like hanging around. This is something I don't remember them like I'm very many years removed from Game of Thrones at this point. But I feel like they didn't do this with Game of Thrones. Like, they didn't leave... Every episode... Every season finale of House of the Dragon has been a cliffhanger of, oh shit, what's going to happen next? Mm-hmm. Where Game of Thrones, yes, they give you... They tickle your balls a little bit about more to come next season. Mm-hmm. But they tend to end the season.
Yeah. It's not like a real cliffhanger.
Yeah.
In Game of Thrones. Like, it's...
story
it has a story arc, and then it's like, hey, here's some other shit that like after that story arc kind of got resolved, and then to look forward to next season, but not like, so I just watched this whole season. Like, we're back at the same fucking point we were at the end of season 1, in my opinion. I know it's unfair to say, because shit did happen, but like. We're at the same point. We are about to go to war. And
yes.
That's where we were at the end of season 1.
Mm-hmm.
So this season, it was like...
So what was the fucking point in all this then?
Oh, my poor sweet Aegon. Game of Thrones was you wanted to watch the next season of Game of Thrones, but every time a season ended, it was actually probably a good stopping point. Like, I just stopped watching it after this season. Mm-hmm. And in some cases, if you stopped after season 6, you were great. But, for the most part...
I still enjoyed season 7.
I enjoyed everything up until the last season. And the last season I enjoyed up until the last couple episodes.
And the last season, I still think is probably better than both of these seasons. I think it's better. We talked about that in the last season, in the finale for last season, and we both agreed that like season 8 of Game of Thrones is better than season 1 of House of the Dragon.
Yes,
but there's also a lot of build up to that.
Right?
So
you've had
8
seasons to fall in love with these characters, right. The ones that are still alive, and in this we've had 2 seasons to not give a shit about anybody. Yeah. So. The only person I give a shit about is Simon Strong.
So I was doing just a quick recap before he came over, and I thought the same thing. I'm like, the 2 characters I like the most are Simon Strong and Helena.
Yes.
Like, that scene with her and Aemon, like, was really good. I think both of those actors might be the best actors on the show.
It's probably true.
I don't know. I'm just not getting a lot out of certain actors. Like, I wrote in my notes, like, I'm not sure how I feel about Matt Smith being Daemon. but it might not be his fault. I don't know if he's given enough, but like, there's not a lot that I even know about Damon or who he is. Like what, like there's rarely any expressions from him.
Yes.
I don't even know how many lines he had in this season. It's hard to get. So, and I don't want to blame that on the actors. Like,
Yeah, I mean, Matt Smith is a fine actor. He's an actor who gets fucked over a lot. Like everything past Doctor Who, they've just like he's never gotten a fair break. Because, well, I haven't seen the one where he plays Prince William, but Prince William, is that the guy's name? Who's the Queen Elizabeth's boyfriend for a little bit in The Crown. That's the name of the show.
Oh, I have never seen it.
Yeah, and I've seen a little bit of it when Sarah was watching, but I haven't seen it. But like, they try to get him in things. Like, he was in Terminator Genesis. They were setting him up to be the big bad guy. He was like Ascension Skynet. He was like the avatar of Skynet. He comes in like he's one of John Connor's like men. And it turns out he was already corrupted. He was like a infiltration unit.
Okay.
And then like it's like, okay, this guy is the personification of Skynet. And obviously that got canceled because that movie was shit. But that was like, okay, you've given me something interesting if you make another movie, but we're not going to see another movie. Apparently, originally, he was going to be Palpatine in Star Wars, one of the most recent trilogy.
Okay.
Instead of actually having like somehow Palpatine returned, he was going to be a clone of Palpatine.
Unlimited power.
Right. So, and they apparently, I think he shot stuff for that, and they just cut it all out. Like, he just got really fucked on that. And then obviously he was in Morbius as the big bad guy. And he was fine in that. He was basically Doctor Who, except if he was evil. Like that was basically how he played that. But yeah, in this he's playing Matt Smith in this, or like he's played every other character. He's kind of like a Tom Cruise kind of thing. He does good at what he does. Like as the Doctor, he was great, but like you're comparing that to everything now.
Yeah,
and it might be that as the Doctor, he had a lot of different emotional ranges, and he was kind of silly, kind of serious, kind of could be scary at times. And so, like, since that runs the gamut, everything is compared to that.
Yeah.
It's also just hard to take him like as a badass swordsman or like fighter.
Well, we haven't really seen anything except like one thing in season 1. So
yeah,
what am I supposed to go off of?
Right.
You know.
Same thing with Kristen Cole.
Yeah.
Same fight too. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. There is another act. Otto.
Oh, yeah.
But he's been caught, and we saw him in the montage at the end. Cool.
Every actor in this I enjoy.
Are you sure, Tim? Are you sure you're not like...
You all bore me.
Some people definitely bore me. I will say... I don't know. I don't know how much we want to... I don't know if I even want to do a scene by scene of this show, this episode, but we can.
I mean, we can do a little bit. We don't have to say too much about everything, but I got a rundown.
Cool. I don't give a shit about this Reyna stuff at all. What a fucking waste of time this has been.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. See, I keep forgetting who is Bela and who's Reyna. So, Reyna is the one searching for the
Reyna's
dragon.
the one that abandoned the kids to search for a fucking dragon.
And where the fuck are all the guards or anybody like, she's gone. Oh, fuck her.
Mm-hmm. Like, she has one job and she fucked off because she's selfish and she wants a dragon because she needs to prove something. It's like, fucking eat her. Yeah. So she spends this whole episode looking for a dragon, and then she finds one at the end, and that's it. Okay, that story's over. Fucking waste my time.
It's kind of like some of the things that we've talked about, how certain characters get interrupted. You know, like Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
We're out of time.
Like Damon does. He gets interrupted a bunch, and before he gets to answer,
Here's Simon Strong.
Yeah.
Message for you, my lord.
Right. It happened with Allison and Helena this episode, where she's like, "Hey, come with me," and like, where would I go? And then fucking
Aemond. Blah, blah, blah.
yeah, he barges in. So,
What is it, Aemond? I'm arranging matches. It's just the dragons. They're here.
Yeah. Huh.
Did they bring a flag? Ah. Black one, red dragon.
No flag, no country, can't have one. Yeah. So there was also certain things in this episode. I'm like, why is this in the finale? Like, I would have maybe enjoyed this, the Thailand stuff.
Yes.
Maybe I would have enjoyed that if it was like earlier in this season.
Episode 6.
Because we've been talking about having like the world expanded, getting to know other characters, having a little humor in the show, and they kind of brought this. Although, I don't know, I still might not have liked it because I didn't really like it. Like, the actor who plays Lohar, I don't find intimidating at all. Like, they brought that actor, and I'm like, that's the person like everybody follows. I'm like, okay, like real intimidating. Like, and they're fucking mud wrestling.
Nobody's particularly intimidating in this show.
No, not really.
Like, everybody's too pretty to be intimidating.
Yeah. The most intimidating person was probably
Harwin Strong.
yeah, or who's the Stark at the wall, and he wasn't even like really
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
Cregan
yeah,
Stark.
Cregan, that's right. But yeah, man, I don't know. It's just that, like, all right, we can go through. I guess start going through some of this. So
The Thailand stuff opens the episode, I believe. Right?
Yes,
Yeah.
and even the name of this episode though, like the Queen, whoever it was.
The boat's called The Queen That Never Was.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I don't know what does that even mean?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's like what? Okay,
It's like
Queen whoever was.
that's a title for a post-rock song or something like that. It's like,
Yeah, that's
some pretentious sounding bullshit. Let's make an instrumental song with a lot of guitar pedals on it.
yeah. But yeah, Thailand is fucking monkeying around with these dudes, and they even say some shit like, "Oh, and you could even with all the ships we're bringing, you could even take the throne for yourself." Like, you know they have fucking dragons, right? You dum-dums. Like, these people are fucking idiots. And then they want the stepstones. I'm
Well,
like,
to be fair,
fucking crab people, dude.
to be fair, Daenerys sort of forgot about the boats.
Yeah, but all right. But these are, like, well, whatever. These are the crab people. What are you gonna do? You know. So.
You remember how interesting we thought that guy was going to be? And fucking the Crab King.
Yeah, the crab feeder. Yeah. Oh, they're mud wrestling. Like, oh, that's the thing. Like, I got a man who can best me. Oh, and mud wrestling, cool. Like, get the fuck out of here. And they make him look like a total weak ass bitch. So, which is fine. I guess that's who Thailand is, but I don't know.
The best you how? Oh, we're gonna mud wrestle. It's like, you might as well have been like, we're gonna jack off in front of each other, and first one to come loses.
Right. And like, there's really barely anybody watching this whole thing in the background.
Yeah, ratings are way down from mud wrestling. And
You're
stuff.
right.
And the triarchy.
I don't know. It's just kind of strange, you know. You know, there's probably somebody in the background there that's like, "You're my boy, Blue. Let's go."
Let's meet
And then he sings. He sucks at singing, but I think that song was a little. Might have been about sex.
You think so?
Maybe. They're like, "Oh, and grease your masts and explode your sacks," and some shit like that. And I think the last line probably was supposed to be, "and fuck the captain's daughter," not "salute the captain's daughter."
No, well, yeah. Salute the captain's daughter with your heart on.
Yeah. That's probably right.
Captain's daughter's also, what is it? I thought I knew exactly what this was. Captain's daughter, I think, is what they call something that the captain uses to beat people on the boat.
Oh, really?
I think so.
I never heard that before. Yeah, and then Lohar was like, yeah, I want you to fuck my wives. That'd have been cool to add in, you know?
Yeah, they didn't do that.
I'd like to see him being like all pathetic trying to fuck all the wives.
I'd like to see him not be pathetic. Like, this is the one thing he's good at. Like, you think he's like this putz, and like, oh, he's like, oh, I'm gonna give you horsey rides.
So does that mean the Lannisters have a bunch of bastards around, you know? Like, in the future time? Like in the year 2000. Anyway, another thing I didn't like is, I don't really want to talk about it, just a bunch of shit we didn't like, but whatever. Then we get Aemond, cuts to Aemond, and he's on Vagar, and there's a city burning in the distance. I'm like, oh, neato. What's this city? I'm like,
Doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter.
I say again, you fuck my wives.
You burn my city, you burn my city again. Like, that's small or Sharp Point.
Yeah, it's one of the other council guys on Rhaenyra's.
Yeah, and that's in between like King's Landing, because King's Landing's kind of in a cove, you know, and then that cove comes out to Sharp's Point. Sharp's Point's at the end of that cove, and then you got Driftmark as an island. And then you got Dragonstone up there, so. But, okay, I guess they're on Rhaenyra's side. I don't remember hearing any of that shit, but.
Yes, I mean,
whatever.
Like, that would have been a great time to just jump his ass.
Yeah. Yeah, it would have. But, then we get to Aegon. Oh, yeah. We get to Aegon, baby.
Aegon.
Yep. But, before that, you know what we have? It's the final countdown. That's right. Are you?
You dumb cunt. Cunt.
Oh. But no, he calls his brother.
Fucking mad cunt.
That's right.
The Mad Cunt King.
The Mad Cunt King. We find out about his little downstairs mix-up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a meme of this where it's like, it says, nobody, and then it's Aegon, and then it's a picture of two sausages on a grill, and one's completely split in half.
I just think of that meme with, damn it, what's his name? Who cuts off Greyjoy's cock?
Oh, Ramsay.
Ramsay, and there's like a meme of him
wiggling
holding the sausage, wiggling around, you know. And speaking of sausages,
My cock is destroyed.
yeah, it sure is.
It burst into flames like a sausage on a spit.
Ooh. That's rough. Yeah.
So no more kids for him.
Nope. No more kids for him. Yeah, so that'll be interesting because Larry wants him to, hey, we got to get out of here, bruh. Like, and then we're going to come back and, you know, we're going to take the crown back. How the fuck are you going to do that?
And why? Just fucking leave, man.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit?
Aegon's like, dude, you just want to get me in private to fuck my feet. That's what you want to do.
You fuck my feet.
Yeah. It's like, what do you want me to do? You want me to go with
Goat fuckers.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Mad goat cunts.
And it's like, you're asking me to run away with you? But you've never run away from anything in your life. Oh. Wait, where do you want to go? Essos? Oh yeah, I know that place. That's in the foothills, isn't it? Oh. Nah, but all seriousness, you know, it's really cool you're being this nice to me. I always thought you were kind of a heel. But it turns out you got a good soul.
Oh, God. I'm going to have to leave.
There's like, come on, King, knock it off. It's, whoa. I'm the king, all right? Don't be stepping on my lines, bro. All right, well, let's go to the beach and we'll read Footprints in the Sand. Yep.
But yeah, we got all my money's in Bravos or in the Iron Bank, so let's leave.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Maester what the fuck is like, wait, is that true? And Larry's like,
Yes, it's true. This man has no dick.
they're just coming up with nicknames. Oh, Egan the fucking whatever.
It doesn't count if you have to make up your own nickname.
Aegon the Dickless. Aegon the Realm's Delight.
Egon the Spengler. Aegon the Johnsonville.
Aegon the Realm's Delight. Dragons in Flight. Oh, Aegon's Delight.
I think next is some Rhaena stuff that we don't care about.
Yep. Then Ulf is acting like kind of a douche, has his feet on the table.
Oh, dude, I was really into Ulf until this episode.
Ulf should have been played by Eddie Izzard. That would have been cool.
That would have been cool.
But, so I almost think they're kind of setting up Ulf to maybe, like, defect at some point, you know? Like, he'd be the guy you think that's going to defect, and, like, Hugh is going to be the guy that's going to be, you know, solid. But
and then they're gonna plot twist because his family, Hugh still has family in King's Landing.
Right.
Yeah.
And Ulf just doesn't know how to have manners at, you know, with royalty.
Mm-hmm.
He's acting like he's in the pub. That's exactly because, like, he's like, oh, it'd do you guys some good to have a sense of humor. Because that's kind of what he's doing. He's just like fucking around, but they don't get that he's fucking around.
Yeah.
So
It
makes him seem like a bigger douche than he is. Although I skipped ahead. That was the dinner thing. But we see him, you know, with Jace.
Yeah.
He's like, man, you feed a table.
Yeah, I'm getting sick of Jace now too. I was like really into Jace for the first half of the season, and they started getting whiny. And it's like, all right, fucking kill him.
Later in the episode, you see Bela is like, hey, what's up, you whiny bitch? Hey, why don't you fucking, you know, grow some fucking balls and, you know, start doing some shit instead of moping around and whining. Is your name fucking Jon Snow? Like, come on.
Oh, I hope Bela fucks Ulf.
Oh, ooh, yeah. That'd be fucking awesome. Oh man. That would be a game changer. That would be fun. Yeah. All right. Well, we can come back to that little scene if we want to keep. So, where are we at? Rhaena and Corlys. We're back at that fucking set again. The 3 sets they have.
Oh yeah.
And Rhaenyra.
Yeah.
Rhaenyra's like, I think I might be able to tour the war. Like, Corlys like, what the fuck, man? I thought we're not past this yet. Like, no, you have to act now. You have to act now. Do it now.
Do it. Kill them. They're there.
Oh, she mentions Adam too. Like, oh, who's the Adam guy? He's like, who? I don't know him. Never seen him. Don't know that guy. So at least, luckily, Corlys like convinces her to, hey, you got to take action now. Otherwise, you're going to be fucked, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, I renamed my ship. It's called the C Word.
The mad C word.
And I renamed my ship the Queen Who Died for a Cunt. I mean, I'm just kidding, Rhaenyra. Oh, and like, how does Rhaenyra doesn't even consider Helena could ride her dragon?
Right.
Like, you didn't even consider it? Like, that I know most likely maybe she doesn't ride the dragon, but you have to take into account
The fact that there's a
fucking
dragon there.
possibility.
Yeah.
Or, hey, what if they do the same fucking thing that you just did for 3 fucking people?
Yeah. Rhaenyra kind of forgot about Helena and her dragon.
Yes! She forgets about everything. Oh, yeah. Yep. later there's a scene with Corliss, which I thought's fucking hilarious. Because Corliss is, like, trying to, like, be nice to Adam.
Mm-hmm.
And then Adam's like, okay, whatever, I'll do better. And starts walking away. Mm-hmm. And he's like, hey, I'm trying to help you. Help me? Mm-hmm. Oh, you really want to know? Huh? And he's like, oh, never mind. Fuck. When I get myself to... Nope, you can go.
It's like, nope. Cat's out of the bag now. Sea snake.
It's like, oh, shit.
That's a good scene.
Yeah.
Might be one of the best scenes in the episode.
Mm-hmm. So you're dismissed. You're dismissed. Fuck.
Stop talking to me.
It's a weird interaction, though. You know,
Hmm.
I wonder if Corliss will. I almost think they're gonna set Corliss up to maybe like, is he gonna save Adam? You know, like they're going to war right now at the Stepstones with, you know, whoever the fucking crab people.
Is Adam gonna defect?
Yeah. Oh.
Adam gonna join the triarchy?
No, because he keeps saying he's honorable, you know, and he still, even though he fucking hates Corliss, he's still, you know, serving him and does whatever the hell Corliss, you know, asks of him.
Corliss is gonna defect.
Yeah. No, I just think something's gonna go wrong, and
all I've got left are bastards. Fuck this. I'm leaving.
It's gonna be like the Titanic, and then there's not gonna be room on the, on the table.
Adam, let me up. No, sorry, it's not enough room. You've got half a ship. No.
I almost think that something like that's gonna happen. They're gonna get stranded together. And they're either gonna get stranded together, or Corliss is gonna save his life.
Mm-hmm.
And then, because he is the first mate, so he would, I guess, become the captain. That doesn't mean he will take over Driftmark, but unless, like, Corliss has written something in his fucking will, or...
Yeah. It's going to be, look at me. I'm the captain now. Daddy.
Daddy. Yeah, you weren't there for me. Daddy wasn't there.
At some point, I think we merged those two Corliss scenes into one, which is fine. So I think at some point we're back at Harrenhal with Damon, saying, "Hey, yeah, feed my dragon some pigs." And that's, oh, by the way, that guy that we forgot about last episode, he's here to talk to you now.
Right, because we were wondering where the fuck he was.
There he was.
Yeah.
we were just impatient.
Alfred Broom. Yeah. Tries to, you know, make a clean sweep.
Yeah.
And
so he has this good conversation. Broom has this, like, conversation with Rhaenyra before he heads out, and you think, okay, they're on the same page. This is cool. Fucking immediately, it's like, hey, we need a king, buddy. You want to be a king? He's got a good heart, but we need a king. We need a swinging dick, man.
yeah.
And then Simon Strong's in the background. It's like, I heard that shit you're talking. I'm going to tell your mommy.
I'm telling. And then, so you can only hear this with subtitles, at least anytime I watched it, but like there was a whisper that says traitor.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw that too.
So
Yeah, I didn't hear it, but I saw it.
This place will make you bark at the moon, you know. And it actually, it turns out it was just Damon just whispering shit like, traitor. You fucking suck. Little bitch boy. You're a little dildo. Your little doo-doo head.
Go to your broom.
Yeah.
Goat fuckers.
So, yes. Where were we?
We got Alicent, you know, and tries to get Helena to leave.
Yes.
We talked about that a little bit. And gets interrupted. I fucking hate that shit. But it's not that big a deal with this scene as it has been for others. But then Aemon fucking goes batshit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like, you're coming with me now. We're going to burn them all. Come on.
And Mommy puts a stop to that.
Yep.
Somehow.
Yeah.
Like, you expect him to just, like, start swinging.
Yeah.
Like, he fucking already, like, set his brother on fire. He might as well kill his mom, too.
Fuck yeah. Stab her with the fucking cat's paw.
Yeah.
Stab, stab.
Oh, there's some writing on your deck.
Then Alicent visits a maester again. It's like, hey, I need a favor again. He's like, God damn it, who you fuck this time? No.
The whole kingdom.
Oh, you fucking whore. Alicent the slutty.
I ignored my husband's wishes, and I ended up fucking the whole kingdom by naming my split sausage son to the...
Well, I'm out of moon tea. I only had 3 bits, and I didn't expect such a rush.
So more choices or death.
Yep. So, that's just a little weird.
Yeah, he's
Got anything else on that scene?
Nah, he's coming undone. I mean, I really like Helena. I know something bad's going to happen to her because you can't have anybody that's actually good in the show last.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm waiting. Like, her and Simon Strong are going to be on a boat trying to go somewhere to safety, and there's a dragon's just going to eat them because there's no way those two survive.
Yeah. I wonder if Helena will actually get on a dragon and fight at some point for some reason. It doesn't seem like that's going to happen.
No.
I could only see her taking her dragon and fleeing, and that spark is kind of already, like, that idea has already been put in her head with Alicent. But then again, later in this episode, it almost seems like Helena fucking already knows every fucking thing that's going to happen ever.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's a lot.
So we've got Kristen Cole and Gwen.
And out of nowhere, Gwen is like, you fuck my sister? Quit smelling that boob sweat cloth.
That's my boob sweat cloth. I've got one too.
My sister's tit sweat. But why would, like, that's just seemed out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I don't understand why all of a sudden, like, was it because he saw him smelling that? It kind of doesn't make any sense why he would just all of a sudden have this reaction.
It's like, how would you know?
Because I thought he even saw Alicent give Kristen that favor. I thought he saw it when they left for the first time.
Well, was he there when they left the first time?
I think so.
Yes,
That's
I
when
think
they
you're right.
started going to Rook's Rest, but they went somewhere else before that.
Yeah.
Cut some dude's head off. Mm-hmm. And then they were supposed to go to Harrenhal, and he's like, "Nah, brah, I'm going to Rook's Rest. Sister's boob sweat.
Huff some tit sweat.
Yeah. You want to sniff? It's all right, man. That's how they do it around here."
Yeah.
But this doesn't make me like Kristen Cole anymore. But hey, Gwen fucking really gave in. Like, yeah, you're right.
He basically moped him. He moped him into submission. He's a little fucking emo bitch. He's, we're all fucking gonna die, and
Yep. But you know what?
no such thing as honor. And
Hey, Crispin is the way he is because of Rhaenyra. You know, took advantage of him. It's her fault.
grown ass man, fucking 15-year-old kid.
Weren't they supposed to be around the same age? When that?
That dude had fucking 5 o'clock shadow. He wasn't clean shaven the whole time.
Yeah,
he was in
that's how-
armor. He was already a known fighter at that point.
That's how men were back then. I don't know.
I just heard.
You know,
I just heard Simon Strong's going to be VP. So
Yeah, Elena's gonna be queen. I don't know. I guess Crispin just fucking got him with the beacon line. You know, like, she's been my beacon now. What beacon? Yeah, that's like our house, like, you know, thing. We're the beacons. Fuck yeah, I agree with you now.
yeah.
All right, yeah, let's just go fucking die. You know, that'd be fucking hilarious if they just stayed there and they're like, we're not going anywhere. We're gonna stay here.
Yeah, he said we marched to annihilation. It's like, well, what if we don't?
Yeah. What if they don't?
Hey, you want to go back to Hightower Land? What's fucking Hightower Land?
Old Town?
Old Town.
Yeah.
I've got a whole chest of handkerchiefs with tit sweat in it. You can huff them all. Let's just go.
My nephew has a dragon, dude. He's pretty sweet. Super kind.
And he's got man boobs. You can
Please,
huff his tit sweat too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. could. Or we could just go camping. You know, that's pretty popular these days.
They're sword swallowing.
That's what his problem is. You know, Gwen's just attracted Kristen. I wouldn't doubt if they start doing it next season.
Don't doubt that. The dragons dance and men are like dust under their feet. Okay, fucking save the poetry, asshole. Yes, I'll go get oranges with you. Fuck.
Then talked about this a little bit because I jumped ahead. Having dinner, and Rhaenyra's like, yeah, Corlys was right. We need to attack now. So learn everything about dragons in 2 days, and we're gonna go attack. They're like, what? Fucking 2 days?
Yeah, you just go to Skillshare and.
Am I even gonna get a montage for this? Well, that's what they're all thinking. That's probably what
even Otto got a montage.
Next season, that's what it's going to start out with. It's going to be a montage of them learning how to ride the dragons. Mm-hmm. That'd be cooler than what they'll probably actually do. But you know. Okay. Yep. And then Mace to whoever the fuck tells Rhaenyra that, oh, there's treachery. This was stupid too. Like, because she doesn't even ask any other questions. Like, she's like, I will not allow it. And I'm leaving. Hey, Alan, come with me. Bye.
Bye.
She doesn't ask anything. No follow-ups. You know? It seems kind of odd.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Everything's weird.
Mm-hmm. Then we get Damon with Alice sitting on his bed. He's like, I'm going to go to the Godswood. He's like, ooh, sexy time.
I got some Godswood for you right here.
Yeah, baby. That's right.
I want you to turn into the owl first, though.
Oh, man.
Who's your daddy?
What does he... But yeah, you know, she grabbed his hand. I thought she was, like, making him grab her by the pussy. Mm-hmm. But, no, got to grab the Godswood pussy, you know? And that Godswood pussy's on the period. Pretty gross. But he starts seeing some shit. And looks like a bunch of stuff that AI made.
Yeah, kind of.
Like the face of the... I don't know if that's supposed to be the Night King or just, you know, something similar or whatever. Mm-hmm. But it's a vision, so, you know, visions aren't going to be exactly like what it's going to be in real life or whatever. So, all right, whatever. See a three-eyed raven. See, like, the Night King.
Daenerys.
Yep. See the eggs and Daenerys. So, neato. What do you think about that?
I don't know if I like it. I don't hate it.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know.
The only reason I kind of don't like it is just because of how long it took to get there.
Yes.
There was so much time taken with Damon that seemed like, oh, what the fuck? We're still doing all this vision shit. Like, I wish it was a little compressed down, or I wish more of it felt meaningful, you know, to get to that point. But, yeah, I don't know.
I'm not a huge fan of, like, the direct callbacks to Game of Thrones in it. Like, I know, like, because of the prophecy that it's kind of inevitable, but also they didn't have to put the prophecy stuff in here at all.
Yeah.
Because it's, they could have let that die with Viserys and just, like, focus on the war between the Greens and the Blacks without adding this whole other plot line where the Blacks have the mandate of God, so, or the mandate of heaven. So they're definitely the ones to root for. Otherwise, everything's going to go to shit.
Yeah. So at the end, then he sees Helena. Helena is seeing this vision. Mm-hmm. I don't know how I feel about that. I guess that shit did happen kind of in Game of Thrones. Magic. Like that kind of happened to Bran and Jojen, you know. Mm-hmm. So I guess it's not that out of the ordinary. It's just with Helena's character, like they just show her as like this autistic weirdo or something, and it turns out no, she knows everything about everything.
She's the three-eyed raven.
You're right. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought maybe we were gonna see the three-eyed raven, or that one of them were, or I don't know. Or is Helena and Alice connected, or are they just all connected to the Godswood and to the Three-Eyed Raven Network?
I suspect that's probably true-ish. I don't know what Helena's... They haven't really, established that Helena does, much with, the Godswood and stuff like that, because Allison doesn't. She's all about the new gods.
She'll take her dragon and she'll go somewhere where there's a Godswood. Is there a Godswood? There's a Godswood in King's Landing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or there's a
tree.
tree. Yeah. Godswood tree. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because we see it in Game of Thrones too.
Well, that's what...
'Cause I think Ned and Cersei were talking around it.
Well, young Rhaenyra used to hang out under it. And...
Oh, that's right. Yep, I forgot about that. Okay. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. But there was a good scene right after that where Aemon's like, "Hey, I caught you."
Yeah.
What are you doing? You talking to Damon? Tell that fucker I said hi.
I love him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill him, but I love him.
We like same. Same, bro.
I'm gonna fuck you till you love me, Damon. Yeah. So
She tells him like, "Yeah, I saw you burn Aegon, and I saw you being a little bitch boy with your whore mommy. You know, Saw that too. I see everything. I'm Helena. I see it all. It's a lie. I'm gonna kill you. I wouldn't change anything." So what do you mean by that? I wouldn't change anything. It wouldn't change anything because her place in the world. We wouldn't change anything about the outcome of everything because everything is already laid out by the gods, and so there's no free will, and no matter what you do,
well,
that's how it was supposed to happen.
yeah, I think it definitely
Seems a
doesn't.
little
I definitely think it's probably more along the lines of it wouldn't change what Aemon's ultimate fate is because of the type of person Aemon is.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. She tells him you fucking disappear in the god's eye. So he's just gonna fucking die in the god's that lake. But also in the vision, you see Matt Damon Targaryen walking along the mud, and then he falls into the lake. Mm-hmm. Are they both gonna die in that lake?
Oh no!
Are they gonna fight? Because it seems like the fight's coming to Harrenhal.
We're gonna have a water fight.
Ooh.
Water sports.
Yeah. All right. That'll be interesting. Mm-hmm. Pretty much, man. We're getting close here.
Close to the end already, yeah.
Because we see Rhaenyra show up. Right, takes the furthest fucking parking spot at Harrenhal.
Yeah.
And walks all the way up. I always like though how when a dragon comes by, you got guys just running and screaming.
Fuck me.
No! It's always funny to me. But yeah, and when she walked in there and then left the dragon outside, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Anybody can kill you. He told you that there's trouble, and he's trying to basically usurp you. Mm-hmm. All right, but then Cyrax fucking, backs her up on the ceiling. Mm-hmm. He's like, go ahead and try it, motherfuckers. It's Cyrax. Read the name tag.
I like the, I'm Simon Strong, and I'm the one that snitched. But hey, it turns out that everything's fine.
Yeah, I guess it worked out. Damon walks down and talks in High Valerian. Tells her all about it. It's like, you sound like my dad. He's like, no, this sounds like your dad.
Murder, murder, murder.
No, this sounds like your dad.
Laughing with your whores and your leg spittles!
I miss him.
But, yeah, she's like, well, who do you sworn to?
Ben.
Yeah, that's actually before he starts talking about, but yeah.
It's like, I swear to Ben.
But then tells her about, I'm a changed man. I'm a changed man. I saw everything. I don't believe Damon. I don't. I still don't believe it. Because Helena says to him, like, you know what you have to do? Who knows what that could be? Mm-hmm. Like, we're just assuming, oh, yeah, he's changed, and now he realizes he needs a back Rhaenyra. But he might have saw some shit in that vision that's like, fuck, I gotta pretend to back Rhaenyra, and then I gotta fucking kill her or betray her or whatever.
Or I gotta
fuck her wife.
Yeah.
Masseria. Who I already fucked before.
My ex-wife.
Yeah.
Man. when your ex marries your ex.
Turns out nothing happened with that kiss. I never mentioned it again. Mm-hmm. Yeah, cool. Good improv.
Yeah. And then Broom, Matt.
Oh, dude, he's walking away.
Yeah.
He's shuffling away.
He's like, oh, shit, I gotta get out of here. So he's gonna turn.
Yep. He's like, yeah, off to war, ha-ha. Cobra Kai, Cobra Kai, Cobra Kai.
So, like, what's he going to do? He's like, I'd never support the Hightower claim and fuck the Greens and blah, blah, blah. But, this didn't go the way I wanted it to. What am I going to do now?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Bow, you shits. Mercy. Mercy is for the weak. God's eye. God's eye, Daniel-san. God's eye. I'm going to die in the God's eye.
Then we have the...
Sorry, I've been watching too much. I watched Cobra Kai just recently, so...
I haven't watched any of it. I've been watching The Boys.
Yeah, that's good, too.
I'm in season 2 right now. I'm like halfway through season 2 now, I think.
Yeah. It kind of tapers off a little bit, but it's still worth watching. Watching all the way through. So, probably even better if you binge it, so...
Yeah. Then we have the Alan or the Adam... Which one is it?
Alan? Yeah. Alan.
We have the Alan and Corliss scene after that, which we talked about, which is like, fuck you, daddy.
Yep.
And then we get into the big climax. Allison has shown up.
Yeah. Rhaenyra's sleeping with my pillow. That's her sponsor. He's like, why you interrupt me? Boy, sleep with my pillow.
Mike Lindell's in the medicine cabinet.
How Allison fucking shows up. How fucking lame. Go ahead. Just, what do you got?
There's a whole, like, I don't know. She's very not thinking. Like, there's no way this is going to work. Like, she has this whole plan that she's planned out, and it's not going to work. Like, even if Aegon wasn't cutting and running. Mm-hmm. There's no way this plan works.
No, well...
Also...
And they did it, like, flip-flopped from earlier in the season. You know, because Allison was like, shit's already started, man. Mm-hmm. And, Rhaenyra's like, oh, man, I was hoping that wouldn't happen. And now Allison's like, hey, can we not have this war and, just open the doors, huh? And Rhaenyra's like, no, shit's already started, bro.
Well, yeah, like, Rhaenyra calls her out. Like,
finally, Rhaenyra is feeling this way.
Yeah, she's like finally calling her out on her hypocrisy.
Just earlier in the fucking day, she was talking to Corliss about, like, hey, yeah, I think I might be able to deter this war. Mm-hmm. And now she's like, no. I'm going to chop your kid's head off. A son for a son. Like, wait, we already did that. So, a grandson and a son for a son?
She's like, no, that doesn't count. I didn't do that. So, I want mine.
Yeah. And Allison's like, eventually like, okay.
Takes forever to fucking get to there. Yeah. But yeah.
Chop their heads off. That's fine.
Yeah, just come over in 3 days, and we'll open the gates, and you can kill my son. And
3 days? Fuck, that's going to really screw up my schedule. I got 2 days time to get to Casterly Rock and wherever the fuck else I was going to attack. There was 2 places. It was Casterly Rock and Old Town. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the 2 places they're going to attack. So she's like, well, I could probably make it back in time, day 3. Or she's like, can we make it like 4 or 5 days? 4 or 5 days time?
I'll just send. You've got dragons now. Send a couple dragons to the places where there's no dragons.
Yeah. Hey, come on, just come with me. Like, give all this up. Let's go camping together.
Uh-huh.
Like, the writers, I think, they're trying to make this too much about Alicent Rhaenyra. And I think it's really holding back the show. Because the writers have even said it, like, oh, you know, they got all this shit going on, but really it comes down to Alicent Rhaenyra. I'm like, that's
Not really.
stupid. It's not very fun, at least. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So, I don't know. This is kind of weird. And then she's like, oh, you'll think of me as a liar or something.
History
like,
will think of you as like a real piece of shit.
It'll paint you like that way in the tapestries, like in the beginning of the episode.
It's like, what are you talking about, Deadpool?
which we haven't changed for a while. Oh, and then guess what? Aegon gone.
Yeah.
Aegon.
Aegon Spengler.
Whoopsies.
Tell him about the Twinkie.
Allison's not, or Rhaenyra's gonna be mad.
Yep.
She ain't gonna be happy.
Otto's in a cage somewhere.
Yep. Despite all his rage.
He's still just an Otto in a cage.
Who has him in a cage? Who captured this dude?
I don't know.
Was it the who? It starts with a B. The Beesberries. Could they have captured him?
Maybe.
Because they're like, dude, they killed our fucking dude. Crispy Cole smashed his fucking head in. We're gonna get Otto.
Yeah.
So
We'll get Otto here.
could it be him, or maybe just fucking maybe Laris is just keeping him in a cage.
Mm-hmm.
Could be. Because Aemon was like, hey, go find him. It's like, okay, I found him.
Found him.
Kept him in cage. You just because
Tickled his feet.
if Otto came back in time, there's no way Aegon's leaving. You know,
For sure.
This whole Larry thing is a little. It's still really fucking strange. What is he gonna go do with Aegon? Like,
They're gonna view the tapestries.
I just don't see. I just don't see how he's gonna get more. Because Larry always seems like he's trying to get more power.
Mm-hmm.
So unless that's not the fucking case, I just don't see how this is gonna play out in any way to his advantage. Whatever. Yeah. So anyway, you got the whole montage to end this. Got a bunch of old dudes passing the twins, all the graybeards, from the north. Jason Lannister is almost at Harrenhal, it looks like, with the Lannister army.
Mm-hmm.
Tylan sailing with the crab people. Corlys is on a dinghy, which is really weird since we saw that fucking boat the whole episode, and he's still not on that goddamn boat.
Or maybe he's getting off the boat. Maybe he's disembarking.
I don't know. I think it's because like they have to get the boat out of the dock, and then I don't know. I don't know.
Who knows?
They probably didn't have the budget to put him on the boat. I don't fucking know.
Fucking Alicent's walking forever.
Yeah. Rhaenyra sees sea smoke, and God damn it! I put that in my notes. Just Rhaenyra. Rhaena sees sea smoke. She's like, meh.
It's not sea smoke, is it?
Oh, god damn, I put sheep stealer. Man, I wrote that all wrong.
I was gonna say, like, we've got somebody on sea smoke already.
Rhaena sees sheep stealer, or what we're assuming is sheep stealer. So, sheep stealer's like, meh.
And that's it.
He's like, you found me.
Congratulations, that's the whole fucking season. Your whole season was, hey, we don't want you here, and then we're gonna send you to the Eyrie, and the Erie's like, hey, we don't want you here, and then It's
Pretty cool music, isn't it?
Yeah. It's very Culture Club. No, it's like it was. I was so like, I even said this out loud like while we were watching. It's like I fucking hope she gets eaten. And Sarah's like, why?
Yeah.
It's like because this isn't going anywhere, and she straight up abandoned those kids.
Right. Yeah.
She's like camping out, getting all fucking cold and starving, and like blah blah blah. It's like what happened to these fucking kids?
Oh, dude, she's gonna get Sheep Stealer, and then she's gonna meet up with him, and then Sheep Stealer is not gonna be tamed all the way, and he's gonna burn all the fucking kids.
That would make sense. That would make sense.
And then eats Reyna,
Great.
and then steals some more sheep.
I mean, can't technically eat all the kids, but
Why not?
because we know who Daenerys is a descendant of.
Oh, okay. I don't know that, but I don't think I want to know that. Yeah, I don't want to know that.
Okay.
Well, I guess that already tells me that. Yeah.
One of
them
those
is gonna
kids.
survive.
Unless she ends up having more with Daemon.
Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, when fucking Aegon comes back, old dickless,
Because he doesn't have
any heirs.
He doesn't have a dick.
Yep.
Aemon doesn't have
Yeah,
any kids.
'cause
He's
he,
about to
I
get swallowed.
can't even piss without it running down my leg.
Aemon's gonna get swallowed up in the in a lake butthole
Yep.
in the devil's anus, and
Rhaena and Daemon are definitely gonna die. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Cool. So.
also the other thing is the writer said who in the thing after this episode.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't remember. I don't know if I watched that or not. I don't think I did. But yeah. So, listening to our season 1, episode 10 podcast, we were basically right about this season.
Yeah.
About it dragging on. Because it was like, yeah, it's probably, drag on.
House of the Drags on. The
I was excited, though, for this season.
well, yeah, we were
Back
like
then, because I'm like, it feels like they're going to set up something really great.
everything about season 1 is to set up season 2 when things are really going to kick off. Everything about season 2 is to set up season 3 where things are really going to kick off.
And now I really don't have that much hope for how season 3 starts. Like I was telling Frank, I'm like, they're probably gonna like. It would not surprise me if they start the season off in a small council meeting talking about the fucking wars and how that went down. Or
like it's already over.
No, like some of the battles or some shit, or we're gonna have like how the Blackwoods and the Brackens, something like that. Yeah, or
It just starts.
or most likely it's gonna start with like small council meetings and shit, because and then we're gonna have to wait like 5 episodes till that Harrenhal battle happens.
Hello, small council.
I bet I bet that's what happens.
Small council. Hello.
But hey, I'm still on board with the show because they didn't have 4 small council meetings.
There's no small council
yeah.
meetings
So
because everybody was gone.
they only had dinner parties, and it just sucks, man. There's gonna be. I wish this was 10 episodes.
Officially, I saw an article. I didn't read the article, but I saw the headline in my news feed that House of the Dragon ends with season 4. So there's only 2 seasons left.
Okay. So
they got to do
Those
something.
kind of rumors like it could be 5, but all right, that's good. But you also said too that you've heard like it's not just the Dance of Dragons. This is House of the Dragon, not Dance of the Dragon.
So they could have done more with it
Yeah.
if they chose to, but obviously the way they're dragging this on, that it's basically just going to be this.
Yeah, probably.
We're not gonna do the House of the Dragon the next generation.
Like hopefully the show doesn't get canceled for some reason. I'd like to see it play out.
Well, it's number 1 on trending
All right.
on HBO Max's app.
So that's good, because I've heard things like about excuses about the show, or maybe it's not excuses, just the reality of things. HBO like cutting the budget, telling them they want to cut episodes, and then they also had that writer's strike. So there was multiple things going on that kind of maybe put this behind, but I don't know, man. I feel a little cheated. It's kind of how I feel.
Yeah.
I just feel it could be better. Much more better.
Listen, man, if they could cancel Westworld after season 4, nobody's safe.
It deserved to be.
Oh, no, for sure.
Yeah. So I don't, man. I hope this next season is fucking packed. But you can say that, but like they're not going to have the budget or the time for all that shit. Like if HBO's cutting down this season, how are you going to have like action packed, with a bunch of dragons or battles and shit like that?
But
It doesn't have to be action packed, to be honest. I just need shit to fucking happen and move around.
yeah.
To move forward.
Well,
Not, to be like, I don't know if I want to go to war. Oh, no. I do. Oh, no, I don't. Let's have another council meeting. With Maester, whoever the fuck.
if they're not going to invest in this show, why the fuck would they even bother with Dunkin' Egg?
Well, I think they can still... Here's the thing. I think they can get enough viewers to make money. Like... just enough budget to get by, but not actually fucking put what's needed to make it really good.
Yeah. I guess
Gotta fucking, make more money for those shareholders next quarter and the next quarter. So my fucking HBO Max subscription keeps rising every fucking quarter.
Yeah.
God damn it. It's almost not worth it to have HBO, man. It's getting expensive for the amount of shit they have, but hey, look, HBO like was branding themselves for fucking 40 years, and then all of a sudden they're like, we're gonna call it Max. Like, what are you doing? It's fucking HBO.
Yeah. You branded in the wrong direction.
When that happened, I'm like, wait, is it gonna be Cinemax? Like,
Right.
That's what like.
Because Cinemax,
these fucking idiots.
Cinemax was like tier 4.
Yeah.
Like, you got HBO, and if you want Cinemax, that's like the package where you get all the bullshit nobody watches.
And when I was scrolling through on the app, like looking at stuff, it's like Max Original. I'm like, oh, Cinemax Original? Like, that's weird that they combine and stuff. Like, I was like, and then I found out, oh no, we're just changing it to Max.
Yeah.
Like, why would you do that to that name that already, like, you're known for, like, all the best shows.
Yeah. Cinemax is known for tits.
That's right.
At 11 o'clock. If you want to see tits, turn on Cinemax at 11 o'clock.
Cinemax. That's what they call it. So, I don't know.
Second worst rebranding after X.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that one's bad. Yeah. He's an idiot, so. Yeah.
That's House of the Dragon Season 2, Mike.
That is. So, hopefully that Hedge Knight maybe comes out next year. That'd be nice, because then that would help with, waiting 2 years for this next season of House of the Dragon. I'd be interested in covering that.
Sure.
It's supposed to be a different type of show, more like a baddie of the week type of thing, and more about the small folk.
That would make sense. I mean, if it's just like one guy, then you don't need to have like big fucking castles and dragon armies and shit like that.
Well, it's like him and Aegon, right?
Yeah.
Duncan Egg.
Aemond.
Is it Aemond?
I think he's Aemond.
Okay.
The old maester at Castle Black is original.
No, because it's Aemon Targaryen is the maester at the Wall in Game of Thrones. Because remember, he's like when he's, I'm pretty sure because it's about his brother. Oh fuck, man, I could be wrong.
Was he?
No, it's Duncan Egg as in Aegon.
Okay.
And remember, he's like when he was kind of dying, he was like egg.
Got it. Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fuck, it's been a while since I've seen that.
It's been a while.
But that'd be cool. I'd be down with that. That's fine.
Kill the boy.
Is Hedge Knight basically like a sellsword in a sense.
I hope so. That'd be fun.
Because I thought that's what I read. That's what like a hedge knight is, like kind of a knight that's not a knight, but so basically, yeah, like a sellsword.
If there's a bustle in your hedge knight.
Well, are we going to be covering anything else? I'm not sure. Like, I wouldn't mind covering Rings of Power, but then again, I'm going to be watching a whole lot of football.
Yeah, I don't know. I would also like to cover Rings of Power, but the fact is there's too much stuff going on for me right now. Yeah. And then also they're dropping 3 episodes at once.
Okay.
And that's going to be really hard for us to do.
We could, maybe we can, chit-chat about, like, mid-season and end of it.
Yeah.
But not cover it as in detail as we do, like, here. Maybe just chit-chat about
like
it.
Recap and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
We could do that. Probably do that maybe, if there's anything else we could do that with too. So
if not, man, shit, that Hedge Knight might be the next thing, because I don't really know other shows that are coming out. Like, I know they got that fucking Penguin show that's coming on HBO that I have zero interest in.
Yeah, I don't have any interest. I still haven't
like
even...
The Penguin?
I haven't even...
What the fuck are we doing?
I haven't even seen that Batman movie yet.
The Penguin's stupid.
There's the Dune show.
Yeah, I probably won't be into that either, because dude, I can't do the Dune.
How you doing?
How you doing in it? I fall asleep every single time I watch Dune. Like, I tried to watch the original one, fell asleep during that, and both of the new ones. And I tried multiple times. I've watched the first one all the way through without falling asleep. The second one, man, I was really trying to... I still haven't seen it all the way through, I don't think. I don't know. There's something about it. It's kind of slow. And I don't know. Doesn't excite me that much.
The first Dune Part 1, I thought was a really good adaptation. And then they fucking shit the bed hard with Dune Part 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I hate Dune 2. Or Dune Part 2.
Yeah,
they took liberties with that just really fucking rubbed me the wrong way.
It seems like something I would enjoy as a book. Way more than what I've seen on the shows or on the movies.
It's probably true.
So, I think the books would keep me interested, but I don't know.
The books get real fucking weird.
Yeah.
I've read them all, and it kind of drops off at a certain point. And everybody's like, oh, yeah, after the Frank Herbert books and his son takes over, the books are really bad. It's like, no, the last few Frank Herbert books aren't good either.
Speaking of Frank and books, Frank, our friend, said he's going to just read the fucking book of House of Dragon.
Oh,
like,
Fire and Blood?
Yeah. He's like, I'm not waiting. Like, this is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's like, I don't... Because he wasn't a fan of this finale either.
That's funny, because Frank loves everything. And he's been. I play video games with Frank and Scott on Thursdays, and he's like, Scott and my dad, and Scott and my dad haven't watched House of the Dragon yet. They're waiting for all of them to come out.
Okay.
So like Frank keeps wanting to talk about House of the Dragon, and there's nobody but me to talk to with, and we can't talk because Scott and my dad haven't seen it. So I know he had been really excited about the show and was really liking the show. So hearing that he didn't like the finale, that's a big miss on old Max's part.
Yeah. There's probably both of these seasons of House of the Dragon probably would be more enjoyable
as an email.
As an email. That's right. Who knows? But next season we'll maybe see some more
Crab people.
I'm hoping we see some more big fake dicks getting blown.
See some more lick spittles.
What was your favorite part of this whole season?
Oh,
so
man.
We don't leave it on a fuck this show kind of.
Well, episode 4, that battle was pretty cool with the dragons. Like all the CGI, this like the cinematography CGI, like I think it's even I think it's twice as good as season 1. It just feels more like Game of Thrones.
Mm-hmm.
Everything looks really good. The dragons look good. There's some really beautiful shots. I remember when we first saw Ulf, like there was that long tracking shot of him and going into the tavern was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So all that stuff's really good. I don't know. Maybe the best part about this season is that it's over. I'm just kidding. You know, fuck. I don't really know. I that scene with everybody with Ulf and Hugh and all those people trying to get the dragon and them running for their lives.
That's my
scary
top one.
movie. Or
Yes,
yeah.
I really like the way how all of that is shot, and now with the knowledge that I have from Aegon, I just know that every time a dude gets set on fire, his dick splits open. So it's like we're just popping dicks.
Oh no!
So many dicks are getting popped in that.
Dicks and clits being popped everywhere.
We know what happens to Sam Tarley's brother Dickon. His Dickon splits.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, Dickon exploded like a sausage on a spit.
Varys was okay. He didn't have one. And
I'm Varys. I just want you to know that I have no cock and balls.
nothing to pop. All right. So, well,
That's it.
yeah, we'll probably touch base intermittently for Rings of Power season 2 because we both really like that show. But it's just, yeah, I think the way things are playing out for the rest of this year, we're just not going to have time to cover every episode of it. That's not going to work for us.
Yep.
Especially, God, covering 3 episodes in one episode just to catch up so you can do weekly.
School's starting up too, and
Yeah.
you know,
I have a
I'll keep
studio.
me busy with
I have
my
a
daughter.
studio to
We'll do
rebuild.
yeah. Yeah.
I have a whole basement I have to refinish now. I might actually. I've been thinking about what I'm going to do in there. I'm thinking about making one like kind of a Dungeons and Dragons looking, like half of it make it look like a Dungeons and Dragons-y kind of room for like the place where that you actually play the guitar. I'm going to have a separate control room where I can do like the actual mixing and then like the remote podcasting. So that'll be all treated and everything. And then I'll have the next room where the old studio used to be is going to be like the open room where the instruments are and stuff like that. And I'm going to run like cables so you can plug the microphone cables into the wall and it goes into the control room and all that shit.
All right.
So, but that room is going to be, I'm going to put all the fantasy stuff that Sarah can't stand. I'm going to put that, hang that up in that room.
Yeah.
Well, even though this episode or this episode and this season wasn't that great, this has been great.
Yeah.
Doing this with you.
Yeah, it's always fun. I'm always glad to do it.
Yeah.
I'm happy that we do it. And this episode, like I said, well, maybe I didn't even say this at the beginning. Like, it wasn't necessarily all that bad of an episode. I don't remember if I said that at the beginning.
We had mentioned that this would have been a good
But it's just
before
yeah,
before
right,
the
okay.
finale episode.
Just want to say that after bitching about the whole episode. So.
Yeah. Let's reiterate just so we're not going off on
Maybe
a
I
bad
don't
note.
believe that.
Good enough episode for just like a towards the end of the season episode, but not good enough to be a finale.
Yeah.
A terrible finale.
Seems to be the consensus for the most part.
All right. Well, we'll let you know what's going on, or you just continue to check the feed because things will come out as we have things to come out, and I'll probably try to do better about updating our social media when we do that because I've been fucking real bad at it this season.
Hey, I'm busy. Shit happens.
Yeah. So until next time, I'm Tim.
And I'm Mike.
And now our watch has ended. Until next time.
Don't get your dick exploded.
My sausage. Sausage on spit. You gotta spit on that sausage like spit on that thing, Laris.
You gotta lick spittle on it.
All right. Good time.